Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I filmed this makeup look for you guys. This is my take on date night sort of makeup tutorial. So yeah, that's what I did. Absolutely love how the mattes look with the glitter in my lower lash line, guys. I use this Stilla magnificent metals liquid eyeshadow and absolutely love how this looks on my eyes. I've heard so many YouTubers rave about this, so I finally went and bought this liquid eyeshadow and it's completely worth the hype. It was so effortless to use. It was so easy to use. I mean, I'm going to stock up on more shades in this eyeshadow range. So yeah, this is the look that I came out with. I hope you enjoy it. Also, I like my glossy lips today, guys. It looks so juicy. Oh, I love it. So yeah, so this is the look. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below what you thought of this video. Also, please do not forget to follow me on my social media. I'll link my Instagram and Twitter down below as well. So yeah, that's it. So without wasting any further time, let's get into the video. So yeah guys, in today's video we are going to be using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I did a first impressions on this palette. If you have not already watched it, I'll link it down below. Also, I've done my face makeup, which is the foundation concealer, the base makeup, which is the foundation concealer, the powder, and I also did my eyebrows as well, which right now I'm looking into the viewfinder and I look very weird, but trust me, at the end of it I won't be looking so weird. If you're interested to see how I do my foundation, I also did my updated foundation routine. I'll also link that video down below. So in today's video, mostly we are going to be using the Desert Dusk palette itself, and also I wanted to use this Stilla glitter eyeshadows. Yeah, I think these are like glitter eyeshadows, magnificent metals glitter and glow liquid eyeshadow. So I also wanted to use this. Let's see how the video goes, and then we'll see if I really want to incorporate that or not. So anyways, we are going to move on to our eyes, guys. So I've already laid on concealer on my eyelids as my primer, which I always do. And next up, I'm going to take this shade right here and set my concealer in place. Taking a normal blending brush, eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to pick up that shade Desert Sand and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. As I say in every video, guys, it is a must for me to set my eyelids with powder, because if I don't, the eyeshadow doesn't really blend well. So this is like really important step for me. There are some people who don't really set their eyelids with any sort of powder and their eyeshadow still looks good. So if you're one of them, just do what you're doing, and then you don't have to do everything that I do. So obviously just do whatever. I mean, you know your skin better, you know how the eyeshadow is blending on your eyes better. So yeah. Using this same brush, next I'm going to pick up the shade Eden, which is this shade right here. I hope you can see that, this shade right here. I'm going to put it in my crease. I love getting ready for date nights, guys. I mean, the whole ritual of it, like getting ready, doing your skincare, doing your makeup, doing your hair, deciding what look you want to wear. I mean, I absolutely love doing date night sort of makeup looks. Basically, I'm just putting this all over my crease and then just blending it. So what I do is, so I basically hold my brush like this at the very end with a very light hand, and then I do circular motions as you see me doing, and then I do windshield wiper motions like this. I hope I'm making sense. So circular motions here because I want it to be more buffed out at the end, and then windshield wiper motions. You can create your own crease, guys. That's the beauty of makeup. If you do not have a defined crease, you can create your own crease, which is amazing. So I'm just gonna put this all over. I'm going to take a slightly more bigger brush, which is this brush right here. It looks like this. I hope you can see. So I'm going to take a brush like this, and next up I'm going to go into the shade Amber, which is the shade right beside Eden. It looks like this. This is this is much darker than the transition shade that we laid down. So I'm just gonna pick up Amber All of the shades are like super pigmented, guys, especially the mattes, because I've not really played with the duochrome eyeshadows. I did use the Cosmo eyeshadow, which was the glitter eyeshadow, but apart from that I've not really used any duochromes or pearl eyeshadows in this. So yeah, but the mattes are amazing. So I'm laying this color almost on top of the transition color. So I'm just gonna... I'm also going to bring the shade towards my inner corner as well. I'm not just going to place it in my outer corner. I want it to be all over my eyelid. So that is what I'm gonna do. So once I've laid down that color exactly where I want to, I'm going to go back into the blending brush, the first brush that we used, and I'm going to blend out that shade. Yeah, so once we've laid down those two shades, I'm going to move on to the shade Saffron, which is this shade right here. And I'm also going to put this in my outer corners as well. So I'm taking the same brush that we used before to apply amber. And I'm taking up a little bit of saffron. And I'm putting it even more below the previous shade. If you want your eyeshadow to be very precise, you can hold it a bit closer like this. And then just put it where you want it to. So I'm just doing this. So once I've blended the shade out, I will lay down more shades on top of this if I really find a need to. So next up, I'm going to take up a flat brush which looks like this. This is called a flat brush, obviously, because this is flat. So I'm just going to take this flat brush and I'm going to take the shade Oud, O-U-D, out, this dark brown color. I wish it would focus. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick up this shade out and I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. Ooh, this is a pretty intense dark color. So how I lay it down is I slowly build it up, like very slowly, ever so slowly, ever so lightly. This is such a beautiful matte, such a beautiful matte. So yeah, slowly I'm just gonna, and slightly using my tapping motion. So this is how I'm gonna lay it. You see, once I've laid down this eyeshadow, you can clearly see this harsh line. So we never want such harsh lines in our eyeshadow, on our eyelid. So what I'll do is, after I lay down this out color, which is the dark brown color, I'll go ahead and blend all of this out so that you won't be able to see this harsh line right here. Color, what I want to do is I'm going to go back into my blending brush and I think I'm going to pick up mix the shade Amber and Saffron, which is this shade and this shade right here. I'm going to mix those two shades like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And once I've picked up enough amount, I'm going to blend out that harsh line right there. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna, all the way to my inner corner, I'm gonna blend that shade out. I'm blending this ever. I'm barely even touching my eyeshadow, guys. I'm just blending it very slowly and very lightly. I'm gonna blend it unless I don't see that harsh line right there. So as you can see, almost the harsh line is gone, but there's little bit of harshness right there, right here. So I'm just gonna blend until I see it no more. So next up, for my lower lash line, I'm going to take this dark shade out, which I put on my eyelid, and I'm going to put this very close to my lower lash line. So I'm picking this up on a small pencil brush like this, as you can see, and I'm going to put this very close to my lower lash line. I'm not bringing the shade completely towards my inner corner because I want to put some glitter in my inner corner, but yeah, I'm just bringing it 3/4 in and putting this very close to my lower lash line. So once I've put that shade very close to my inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and take a very small blending brush. So this is a very small lower lash blending brush. So I'm going to take the shade Amber and Saffron. Those are the two shades that we used to blend out our dark shadow. So I'm going to do the same thing on my lower lash line. I hope you're getting this. So I'm putting the dark shade first and then I'm blending it out with the two shades that we used to blend the eyelid out. I hope I'm making sense. So I'm just gonna that out. I'm going to take this glitter eyeshadow, which is the Stilla glitter eyeshadow, liquid glitter eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Golden Goddess. So what I'm going to take is I'm going to take this shade, this glitter, and it looks something like this. This is my first time trying out Stilla liquid eyeshadows. These are most raved about glitter eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm going to try this liquid glitter eyeshadow. So I wanted to try this. So what I'm going to do is, because the applicator is slightly big, or maybe I can just directly, yeah, so I'm just directly taking the applicator of this glitter eyeshadow. I'm going to put it, this space you see that we wanted left blank, I'm going to put it there. I mean inner corner. It's completely in my inner corner. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it in my inner corner. These are so easy to use, guys. I mean, you don't have to use a separate glitter glue for this. You can just directly apply it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly put on some mascara, some false lashes. I'm gonna put some eyeliner in my lower lash line, and I'll be right back. Yeah guys, so as you can see, I'm done with my eyes. I put on some false lashes, some mascara, as well as my usual Essence eyeliner. So next I'm going to go back into the Huda Beauty palette and take this shade Nefertiti. I hope that's how you pronounce it. So I'm just going to take this shade and I am going to put this in my inner corners as well as my brow bone. Inner corner highlight to be a little more intense, guys. So I'm just going to wet my brush a little and I'm going to pick up the Nefertiti shade again. Yeah, I think wetting it did make it a bit intense. The bronzer. So the bronzer is from Misslyn, Beach Please. How cute is that? Beach Please. So I'm just going to take this bronzer. This looks something like this. And I'm going to take a bronzer brush. I'm going to coat my brush. I don't know how intense this bronzer is going to be. So initially I'm going to go in with a very light hand. Yeah, I think this is a good shade. I'm just gonna put this in my usual bronzing area, so which is above my ear, on my forehead. Oh, and by the way, for this I'm using a Morphe brush, so it looks like this. It's a dome shaped brush, very good for bronzing of the skin. So I'm just gonna put it there. So basically what I do is I'm making a 3 on my face, like this and also like this. So next I'm going to bring this slightly down and then make a 3 here, so like this. So I'm just gonna go do that. Next up, I also want to bronze up my nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an small angled brush like this. I'm going to pick up the same bronzer. This is my first time using this bronzer, guys, and it is very creamy and it blended out pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the bronzer onto this brush and I'm going to carve my nose. So doing this makes my nose look smaller, more pinched, if I may say. Makes it look more pinched. So I'm just gonna With bronzer, guys, you can make your face however you want it to be. So who needs plastic surgery when you have makeup, right? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move on to highlighting, which is my favorite part of the video. So I'm going to go back into a different palette. This is the Morphe Brushes 35F palette. So I've been using this palette lately for highlighting, guys, and oh my god, the way it looks is simply amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush like this and I'm going to run my brush across all these 4 shades right here. And I'm going to I can even mix all these shades if I want. I mean, I can create my own highlight shade with this palette. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take this and I am going to highlight. I mean, who needs a highlight if I have this palette, guys? I mean, such a beautiful highlight this is. Down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, the usual places where I highlight. You can make it as intense as you want this to look. Now we are going to move on to our lips finally, and I'm going to use the MAC Cosmetics Ruby Woo Focus. Yeah, so I'm going to use the MAC Cosmetics Ruby Woo lipstick, and I'm going to, I mean, I feel for date night dress lipsticks are so perfect. They go so perfectly well. I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna put this on my lips. I love a red lipstick, guys. I mean, red lipsticks can never go wrong in my book. I don't know, I'm in mood for some gloss actually. So what I'm gonna do is, yesterday I bought this Essence Shine Wet Look lip gloss. Basically this is a transparent lip gloss. So what I'm scared about is that because I'm wearing a red lipstick, so once I use this on my lips and then dip it back, it's going to leave a stain in this. But I guess it won't be so bad. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. So I'm just gonna put this on my lips. Ooh, I love how shiny this looks. Oh yeah, it did stain the wand a bit. Yeah, so hi guys, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely love this Stilla glitter, guys. I mean, I've never used this glitter. I've always heard YouTubers rave about this glitter, and I'm so glad that I used this in my today's video. I mean, this lower lash line is amazing. I mean, it ties up so well with the matte look. I mean, absolutely love it. And also I love this red lipstick. So yeah, so this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was my take on a makeup tutorial for a date night, and I actually like this very much. The mattes in Huda Beauty palette are absolutely amazing, guys. A1 for me. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below what you thought of this video. Also, do not forget to follow me on my other social media. I'll link my Instagram and Twitter down below as well. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Hello, welcome to my channel. My god, help me. You look good. Who are you? So gorgeous. Huh? This is so good. I'm gonna have one. Okay. This is pure heaven.